Man, hold on real quick. Naruto Storm 4. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. I hope you guys can allow me to sit here and rant real quickly on the Naruto Storm series. Say what you want about the Naruto Storm series. The Naruto Storm series to me was very near and dear to me and close to Zobi70's heart. I think that the Naruto Storm series is probably the only series that could basically rate me out of my $60. I wouldn't allow any other company to do that. But Naruto Storm, Namco, Bandai, CyberConnect 2, probably the only ones, if not them or Final Fantasy and Square Enix, are the only ones that can rate me from my $60, man. I wouldn't allow any other motherfucker to do it. But the Naruto Storm series is very near and dear to my heart. I remember when I first started playing Naruto Storm 1 when it was exclusive on the PlayStation 3. Remember that? Remember that? Remember when it was exclusive on the PlayStation 3? And it was the best one yet. Like the features and the abilities of the things that you were able to do in Naruto Storm 1 can't even be put into a PlayStation 4 version of the game. With all that memory, with all that Blu-ray, with all that everything, you still can't get the features that were on the PlayStation 3. I remember my boy was trying to say the other day, like, yeah, but we were talking about something. What were we talking about? We were talking about a game, and he was trying to say that, that game was a PS3 game, and I said, nigga, don't sleep on the PS3. The PS3 is a motherfucker, man. The PS3 was so powerful that the reason the multi-plats on that console were so shitty is because the developers weren't willing to go play with the power of that goddamn console. The PS3 was a motherfucker, man, and that Naruto Storm was amazing on the first one. I remember when I first started getting into the Naruto series, when I was first getting into the Naruto series, and I picked up Naruto Storm 1, and my little sister was the one that got me into the Naruto Storm, actually made me sit down and watch it. But I remember before that, it was my cousin Maine. Shout out to him. He'll tell you, he tried to get me into Naruto a long time ago. He was watching that shit before it came on English to the States. He was watching on Japanese. And he was trying to tell me, yo, this Naruto shit is where it's at, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can say that. Now, you can say the Naruto shit is where it's at. Now, when people start saying, yo, this shit is on its way to be better than Dragon Ball, when it's better than being Dragon Ball Z, once you start saying that, then that's why I start getting mad. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Now they might subliminally say it like, man, One Punch Man is stronger than Goku. They'll start saying little subliminal things like One Punch Man is really, I think One Punch Man will be the strongest anime character out there. They might do some subliminal shots. You know what I'm saying? Because over the years they kept saying this is going to be better than Dragon Ball, this is going to be better than Dragon Ball Z, this is going to be better than Dragon Ball Z, but they've always failed. You know what I'm saying? All of them have felt miserably at that. But like, at that time when he told me that, I was just like, this nigga's crazy. He's high. You know what I'm saying? I almost took him into the nearest fucking hospital because I thought his bloodstream was fucking laced with some type of fucking narcotics, you know? So it was for years I was putting Naruto off. That's why I came back home and it was on Cartoon Network and my sister was like, yo, you got to sit down and watch it, man. This Naruto shit is dope. And when I actually watched, I think I bought the box sets at Walmart, season 1 or whatever. I bought that, And I watched it from the beginning, and I was just like, man, this is really, really cool. This is badass. This really is touching fucking Goku's fucking gi. You know what I mean? Scraping the fucking Naruto's fingers is kind of scraping Goku's gi right now. You know what I'm saying? So the Naruto Storm came out, and a fun fact. I don't recommend people going back and watching my old videos. It makes me shy, bashful. Because that was a Zobi 70 that was trying to figure out YouTube. You know what I'm saying? In the videos, a current lady friend that I was messing with, she was holding the camera for me. And and I tell you, it was my second video. My second video on my channel was I reviewed Naruto Storm 1 and the Naruto Storm fucking the Xbox game, Broken Bond. And oh my god, niggas, like, imagine if Broken Bond was still here today. Like imagine if they were still making. Imagine if they had the two competing Naruto franchises going at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a good time back then, man, to be a gamer. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? It was just a good fucking time from that point on back, because you would have companies just competing for your attention, taking the same franchise. You know, that shit, we ain't gonna never see no shit like that today. The reason that the Naruto Storm and Cyber Connect 2 are able to get away with these fucking practices, like taking away things and removing things and taking out the spectator modes and charging you for this, what is this thing right here? I mean, all these companies are doing it, but what's this thing? Season pass and things of that such. Imagine if they were both here today. Imagine if they both were competing for your attention. Nigga, that motherfucking, the wall runs would be in there. The clashes will be in there. The fucking spectator mode would be in there. Because they'll all be competing to try to keep your love. They'll all be competing to make that fucking dollar, yo. Now that the Naruto Storm Shippuden Cyber Connect 2, now that this is the only game available, this is the only game that you can get to get your Naruto fix. Especially at a time where the Naruto basically is over. You know what I mean? And the manga is over. I know the anime is still continuing on. Basically over, man. You could do whatever the fuck you want with these people, man. You could do whatever the fuck. You can lace all this fucking DLC pack, DLC, all into that motherfucking Blu-ray. And just get away with the shit, man. But if there was another fucking company competing for your love, if it was two different Naruto franchises, you got this one, say, today, and then maybe later on during the holidays, you got the other Naruto motherfucker. Man, that shit would have been so fucking cool to see today. Today it would have been so fucking cool. But anyway, go back to my previous channel. I'm very shy, very bashful when it comes to people watching my older videos, because that's the real me right there, you know? That's the real Zobi 70. That's the real, you know what I mean? I didn't really, mold into this persona, you would say. No, pun intended, Persona 5. Not, it was fun, and not only that, I had, some chick who didn't understand shit I was doing, but my first video was Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Cloud in Zack. That just lets you know a nigga was into Final Fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga was there. That's his first motherfucking video, was the action figures to these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's to let you know that this motherfucker, Zobi 70, was there. I'm no Johnny come lately. This Zobi 70 is what Zobi 70 is, man. That was my first fucking video, man. Final Fantasy VII. Man, I was, and if you see me raging and spitting and flimming and flamming and flooping and pooping, you gotta understand, like, this is Square Enix, Square Enix and Final Fantasy, that was the shit I fucking loved, man. Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy period. And to see what it has turned into is depressing. But anyway, in my second video on my channel, I reviewed Naruto Storm 1. To let motherfuckers know that I got an action figure and I do a video game type shit. Like, I was a cool nerd. I was able to be cool, smooth, but I was able to fucking, dive into the nerd shit. that always I was always fantasized with. But anyway, Naruto Storm 4, I bought them all. Got to support them all. I don't have to support them all, but I got to support at least allegedly the last one. Who knows what's going to happen in the future? But you know, the game has lots of problems from what I'm hearing. The spectator mode is removed. But you know, we're going to have to take it back to the days where we had Naruto Storm 2, when we didn't have spectator mode. Only thing that's cool about this with Naruto Storm 2, Naruto Storm 2, another, you know, pivotal point of my channel where we had a lot of fucking fun. I had a lot of fucking fun. I had a lot of fun, man. When Naruto Storm 2 came out, when I learned to fucking spam the block button and fucking do the you know what I mean? The substitution jutsu, and I was cheating like everybody else on this motherfucker. Because when I was a scrub, motherfucker was like, okay, you're a scrub. But when I learned to cheat like everybody else, all of a sudden everybody wanted to point out cheating all of a sudden. Imagine if I was cheating over the years. Motherfuckers would be pointing out all my cheating flaws. You know what I'm like, yo, everybody else is doing it. But whatever. Bruh, yeah, that was fun. I remember fighting the Phone 99. I remember doing the review on Naruto Storm 2, and I said, Naruto Storm 2, go back. Naruto Storm 2 sucks. And, you know, I put Naruto Storm 2 sucks on the title, and everybody came in angry, like, But in the first couple seconds of the video, I said Naruto 2 sucks, is sucking up all my goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? But everybody was just mad at the title, but didn't watch and listen to the words that were coming out of my mouth. That was great. Good times, man. Good times. Now with the Storm 3 Generations, I wasn't really... Storm 3 I got into. Generations I wasn't into too heavy. At those times I was messing with a couple of ladies, and I was going to school and things of that such. So I took a couple of breaks from there. Now we're at Naruto Storm 4. Who knows what's going to happen, man? Who knows how long we're going to play it? But, you know, I just say we get creative. You know? If you go to Zombie70 versus the World, I say we get creative, man. I'm going to get creative with it. You know, other niggas probably can't do the tournament modes, but, like, I'm the king of the tournament modes. I'm the reason why the Naruto Storm tournaments became actually cool. It's because of the videos that I was putting out. Now, we don't have the spectator mode, but we do. The channel is called Zombie70 versus the World, so it'll be Zombie70 versus you. I run the fucking tournament. I run a live stream. Whoever I fight, I take those clips, edit it up. I put Zombie70. I put your name versus Fuckboy 272, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I just think we should get creative with it. I think it'd be good. I think it'd be best for me because before, when we had the tournament modes, I made it about y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this motherfucker right here, he's the nicest. Oh, this motherfucker right here, he's nice. Oh, that motherfucker right there, he's a spammer. But now the camera's gonna be focused on me, and they always say the motherfucker that has the microphone, that has the camera, it has the most power. So yeah, I'm just gonna be me versus y'all niggas, man. And you know, my main goal with Naruto Storm 4, the final one, you know, is to become, you know, extremely good. Extremely good. That's my goal. Fairly. But doing it fairly. Not trying to cheese motherfuckers. But trying to do it fairly. But yeah, man, good times over the years with the Naruto Storm series. Some ups, some downs. A lot more ups than downs. I remember Generations pissed me off because they started that fucking shit, and I said niggas, and I was the first motherfucker to come out and say niggas, we gotta stand up and fight. Stand up for what's fucking right. And a lot of motherfuckers told me to eat a dick. You know what I'm saying? CyberConnect 2 can do no wrong. And a lot of motherfuckers were on board to support. So I'm not going to say it was a 50-50 thing. Now, I said the same thing. I always say this. If you let these motherfuckers get away with it, you give them an inch, they're going to take a fucking mile. And look at it. They removed everything out that motherfucker, yo. Are the wall runs even in this motherfucker? And that was something that they were willing and able to bring back. What happened? Motherfuckers was asking for the running around the city mode. That didn't took up gigabyte space for fucking shit that we really wanted. I was the first motherfucker to say I don't give a damn about running around no fucking fictitious Village, man. But hey, you know, a lot of motherfuckers care about that type of shit. Not me. I give a fuck. But anyway, man, Naruto Storm 4. Subscribe to Zobi70 versus the world. Add me on PSN at coolnerdz. I got a lot of fucking friend invites. I usually add the people who leave in the description when they add me. Naruto Storm 4, let's go. So I don't really know who's added me as a friend. They added me on some, you know, old shit from Xenoverse or whatever. But I'm hoping everybody's playing Naruto Storm 4, and you know, tonight we're gonna go raw, rugged, and real. We're gonna start a tournament just tonight. Tonight we're gonna start a tournament, and we just gonna go in. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna curse everybody out. Everybody's getting cursed the fuck out. That's one thing about the PlayStation that sucks. Motherfuckers on, you know, on the Xbox, man, we used to curse and spit and yell and talk about each other's mothers, and we didn't give a fuck, man. We were so fucking ruthless on the fucking Xbox, and it was great, man. On the PlayStation, you started going after niggas, you might not see them the next time. The PlayStation fanboys are tough in a bunch in the comment sections and shit like that, or in a gang. But get one of them by themselves and curse them the fuck out, them niggas will disappear. They'll be okay, I was just kidding. You know what I'm saying? Like when a real nigga starts to curse them out, oh, they disappear. But anyway, man, more tournaments tonight. Let's get it popping, man. The last Naruto Storm 4. Let's make it fun, man. Yeah, man. Like I said, you know, anybody that picks up the sticks is gonna get it. There are no friends when we're playing Naruto Storm 4. There are no friends. Listen, I told my own mother if she was to pick up them damn sticks, it'll be on. It'll be on. I don't care if a 3-year-old holds the stick. It doesn't matter. Anybody can get it, and they will get it. And don't let Zebby70 give it to you, because when I get it, oh my God, I'm going to boast and I'm going to fucking brag. Let's get the fuck out of here.